it's one big farce. So blind and so far up its own ass. Feel the anger, feel the rage. A rebel army on the move, that's a rampage. Street soldiers waging war. The revolution comes again. This is PunkStar. PunkStar. They'll never show us doom. The battle's raging stays tunes. Young and old, the punctionate. The message clearly stand and fight. Feel the anger, feel the rage. A rebel army on the move, that's a rampage. Street soldiers waging war. The revolution comes again. This is PunkStar. 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 PunkStar.
What's up, Scout Bar?
Damn, that was loud.
That was loud.
We're getting louder each week. I like that.
I think your voice
Makes
is
everybody
fixed
pay
this week.
attention. So anyways, welcome back. We are PunkStar Full Throttle Radio, live from Scout Bar.
Yes, we are.
Man, we-
LocalLiveHouston.com.
It's been an interesting week.
Has it?
Well,
What happened last week? I thought last week was a motherfucker.
Dude, we had a motherfucking hell of a show last week. We had, what, 5 bands?
It was like 15.
Well, it felt like 15. I'm pretty sure Ruben's pissed off at us about that one. But we had people come in from out of town, from LA, that do a lot of work with PunkStar. Lions May Cry. We had Steve Stedham in town. If anybody doesn't know who that guy is, he back in the '80s he used to ride with the Bones Brigade. Tony Hawk, Steve Caballero, Lance Mountain, people like that. So we had a celebrity in the house last Wednesday. It was a real nice treat for Steve to come in and do work with us.
Absolutely. And he's also, we kind of partnered up with him on the Spider Cup, which is a skateboard competition that's, I guess you could say, all over the country, Hawaii.
Yeah, he was talking about we're fixing to do I think a U.S. tour with him, and he said something about going to Hawaii as well. So I'm
going to try to sneak in that little overnight bag.
Shit, a little one. I'm going to take a big one.
It's going to be a big one, I know.
Shit, I'll take a big one and take everybody with me if I can. You know how that goes.
All right, so last week we had In Disguise as far as Steve Stedham was in.
Yeah, we had Lions May Cry out of L.A. Louisiana.
And the cool thing about that was, if you remember correctly, when Steve Stedham flew in, he obviously couldn't bring his band with him. So part of the Lion May Cry crew.
Yeah, Jimmy filled in, and dude, that guy is an amazing guitarist.
Is he not fucking sick or what? I mean, he's never played with him, and he was able just to pick up his guitar and just go with it.
Very talented. He also, Lions May Cry also came in and did the Monday St. Patty's Day with us. And I mean, like I said, them guys, I'm really looking forward to getting them guys back on the air with us.
Yes, absolutely. We also had Soulfire, the Black Lung crew.
Yeah, they were phenomenal too. They're out of G-Town. He said he's got an EP coming out really soon. So you guys look forward to seeing that. Probably get him back on the show. He said he was going to film a video as well. So now that we've got Danny in the house, we can do a live streaming. So I'm looking forward to doing maybe some more of that with him. So
absolutely, because I mean, sometimes we want to move forward in the show and do some stuff, of course, with Aggro and all your crew. So tell people a little bit about what we've done before in the past. Was it AE Tribe?
Yeah, we had AE Tribe. They're the fattest sideshow out of Houston, Texas. Really good friends of mine and Aggro's. And if you haven't seen them perform, we're going to try to get them on the show sometime in May, along with Project Armageddon and Aggro live here at Scout Bar, and try to do a lot of body suspension and full-on blown-out sideshow that night. So hopefully we're going to get that locked down now that we got this video.
Hey, the closest you could do to hang me is hang my little chair with me in it.
I could do a chair suspension from here with that. I could see that happening.
That's about it. Hey, Roland, I guess we're going into week 2. Pete Garcia, our badass sponsor.
Yeah, Pete is in Waxahachie or whatever. Waxahachie tonight. He's doing work there.
So hopefully, Pete, if you're listening to us, that it sounds Awesome and stellar.
His lovely lady Jamie will be in the house tonight supporting Loser Inc. along with some of our other sponsors, which we have. I think Daniel's coming in from Wild West Tattoo. They're out of Alvin, Texas. If you guys haven't seen them, I get a lot of my work from them. You should go check them out. They do really good, clean, professional work at a really good price.
And if you got like a long tattoo session and you get really hungry, you can get a pizza from Dan's Pizza. That's another one of our sponsors out here in the Clear Lake area. So, and they've got like some of the best pizza, and not just pizza, other food they got there.
Hopefully Guido will make it in tonight as well.
And that would be great. We've been, they're so damn busy over there. But also 42 degrees, if smoking real cigarettes is real harmful to you in your life, you can go get some electronic cigarettes, and they got all the smoking accessories.
They've got water pipes as well, and I mean anything that helps you conceal whatever you need and get rid of them body toxins.
That's right. And you got a shop in League City, and you got one in Bay Cliff. 42 degrees, another sponsor of our show here at Full Throttle.
So, that was a little bit of a recap on our last week. We're going to be moving into something really, really different this week, which I like to say would be our heavy metal showcase.
Is that why you got the black eyes on?
No, I just got these in, man. I got to wear them.
Well, can't you just go with it? Can't you just go with it? I like it.
Well, no, I'm kind of fitting the bill tonight because on the bill tonight we have Black Standard.
Hey, what's going on with those guys? Don't they got something special going on tonight?
I think it's an EP release party.
It's an EP release party. We're going to talk to those guys.
Actually, I know it is because they've been bugging the hell out of us about it. So
Where's Cooper at? Where the hell's Cooper at?
Cooper's over there. I just saw his bald ass.
Hey, so
I'm looking really forward to releasing that tonight. So if you guys are listening, you need to get your asses in the car and bring your ass out to 18306 Scout Bar, located off of Egert Bay. It's in Webster, Texas. So get your ass down here. You still got plenty of time. And if you can't make it out, tune into WW. Well, shit, they're already listening to me, I guess.
If they aren't listening to you,
tell your friends.
Facebook your people. Do us a favor. Help us grow our likes on our fan page so that way we can get out. Because the reason why we do this is for bands like this, for example. They've got this big thing that they're doing, and they want to share that with you. And
we're trying to promote these guys,
They get to play their show live on the air for the world to listen and also get an interview to talk to you a little bit about that. And it gives them an opportunity to get up on stage. And I think if I remember correctly, it's their first show here at Scout.
Yes, they've never played.
So we'll talk to them and we'll interview them and we'll find out all about that.
Also tonight we have Blood on the Strand.
Where's Nick at? His crew.
Nick's over here. I heard him warming up earlier. He's ready to fucking tear this house apart. And then we've got our good friends Downer.
Where's Downer?
They came on the show before with PunkStar Full Throttle, so we're glad to have them live here at Scout Bar tonight.
Exactly.
Finally doing their thing live for us. So,
and then we got story time with Mark.
Yes, we got story time with
Mark
McKinney. He's around here somewhere, and he's got some really good shit lined up for us.
For some of you bands around here that need a badass photographer because you got to do something for a cover.
Wait, we'll talk about that when it's story time.
We will. That's not the story. I just want everybody to know that there's Mark right there by Roland.
That, and we also have Kim from
Bridge Over Troubled Waters
Bridge
right
Over
here.
Troubled Waters.
And she's going to come join us because she's got something that she's got to talk to us about.
So we're going to take a quick song break.
We're not going to do that right now.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to do that.
Do a song?
We'll do the song in a second.
All right, fine. Let's just get right into it and bring Kim on stage.
Yeah. We got to make up for some time because sometimes we just add things. We'll do this interview with Kim. We'll get some good information out to you while you're listening. And then Roland and Chris.
You're not drunk.
Right, before you get drunk. And then we do a quick song break. Just turn that little mic on.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Welcome back again.
Welcome
Thank
back
you, thank
again.
You. I know. I
always like to
this.
see your lovely face.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I love the eyes tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hell, that's kind of scary.
No, because the last time I think you had the red ones in.
Yeah.
Okay, that was probably worse.
I'm a whack job.
Okay, so real quick, the people that are here, the people that are listening to you, who are you and what organization are you with?
Who am I? That's kind of a scary question. I'm the development manager for the Bridge Over Troubled Waters. We are a crisis center for women and children who have been victims of either sexual assault or domestic abuse.
Okay, and how long have you guys been around for?
We have been around for over 35 years in the Pasadena area. About 3.5 years ago, we moved into our new facility. You and Jason came and visited us that night, probably about a week and a half after we moved in, I think.
Was it that soon? I mean, I know it's been at least 2 years.
Has it been 2
Yeah,
years?
it's been 2 years. Our radio show had a 2-year anniversary in March, and I want to say it was sometime after that when we were out there, before Radstock, sometime between March and June.
It was before my time.
No, you were there with us. You just weren't there.
Here in spirit.
But either way, though, the Bridge is an awesome foundation, and what they do for the, the women and the children, sometimes men, right?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
you guys got an awesome facility, and for these people to understand what that is, how many people can you house in that facility?
We can house up to 100 families at a time.
And that doesn't just mean sleep on the couch. That means you have a place to sleep, you have shower facilities, you have washing facilities, you have food facilities, everything.
Absolutely. When our clients come in, it's totally free for them. We house them, feed them, shelter them, get them services, help them get back on their feet. We teach them about, help them with priorities, get them going with finances. A lot of times the abusers keep them isolated. They have no idea how to open a checking account, much less what to do or how to prioritize, so we work with them on that.
That's amazing. So now this is leading into this benefit that you have for April the 3rd, right?
Right. The shelter itself actually has 3 fundraisers a year, and this is our first one. It is a fashion show. We will be down at South Shore Harbor on April the 3rd from 11 to 1 o'clock, and we will have models, which you and Jason, again, will be part of.
I'm pretty upset with this guy because he was supposed to do it as well. And here's the thing. I know Jason's really busy at our print shop over there at Creative Art Inc. And by the way, any of you guys needing some merch or anything that you need to get printed, we can wrap cards, we can do it all. Right now we're busy as hell, and he's working at the shop right now, but it's creativeartinc.com. And yes, we're supposed to be there, and I'm so afraid that he's going to get so busy, and then I'm going to get stuck by myself, and he's not going to be there. And it's
on a Thursday?
It's on a Thursday during the day. They give you lunch. They're going to feed you, dude.
Man, my boss ain't going to let me off. But I could try. I'll tell him the cause, and I'll see what I can do. You know what? I may have some vacation days off.
Aren't
and
you
just
sick?
take it.
Aren't you getting sick?
Man, I've been sick. I missed Monday because I had to go back to the doctor.
No, let me come talk to him. I'm sure I can sweet talk him into it.
But here's the thing, though. It's such a good cause, but here's the thing, though. You got to get fit because you're going to be wearing like a suit and stuff. Your mom.
Saying I ain't fit?
Yeah, you got to get. I'm not saying you're fit. Perfectly. Yeah, you're okay.
Suits. I can wear a suit.
You got to dress up on the catwalk and
I
stuff.
wear a meat suit.
You got to shake your little tush on that catwalk.
I don't do that for nobody.
You can't hang on their catwalk.
Well, okay, anyways, let's move on. I'll try to make it. I'll see what I can do. I'll work some things around.
That would be great.
Thank you. Give him peer pressure. Just help me with this guy.
I will. It is so much fun. We have a great time. You'll have about 220 people you'll be modeling for.
I'll be what? Modeling for?
That's what I'm saying, modeling, dude, on the
You're
catwalk. I
gonna be
wasn't
doing
joking.
It's the runway.
I'm going to have to get with my agent.
Let me tell you, Jose Banks will come out. They'll suit you up and spiffy you up and
I'll
get
see
you
what I
out
can
on
do,
the
Kim.
runway.
I don't know if that could be spiffed up.
I did write it down. I did write it down. It's April 3rd. I'm going to see what I can do.
Great.
Okay, so at this benefit, though, right? How does it work? I mean, do people go there and, I mean, how do you guys exactly raise money at this benefit? And how can we get maybe some of the listeners do you got a website that if they want to donate to the Bridge?
Absolutely. The actual benefit itself, the fashion show, we have over 21 vendors that have purchased booth space, so you'll be able to shop while you're out there. Creative Inc. is going to be out there.
And this is at South Shore Harbor again?
Yes, South Shore Harbor.
Which is South Shore Harbor.
Yes, actually at the Hotel Convention Center in the Crystal Ballroom.
I know where that's at. That's where we had our Christmas party.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Also, we have different companies around the area that have purchased tables from $2,500 all the way down to $500. So we have over 20 tables, and then we have a really cool contest we're going to be having around our tables to raise money, and donations are always welcome.
There you go.
Sounds like a hell of a lineup.
And this is something that we always want to try to support. So for those listeners, just look up the Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Great foundation.
There's a lot of people out there that have women that are in these situations, and everybody needs some help from time to time. And there you go. That's where you can look it up. Kim?
Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, just visit our website, www.tbotw.org.
Whoa, a little slower.
www.tbotw.org.
All right.
Perfect.
So we're fixing to go into a one-song break, and then when we get back, we're going to bring on our first interview, which will be Blood on the Strand.
Blood on the Strand, that's right. And
thank you, Kim.
what song are we going to go into a song break?
We're going into Erase the Virus, Houston local band that plays here quite a bit. They just had a show here last Friday, and this is their new EP out, and it's called Love Bites.
They celebrated their 10-year anniversary.
Yep.
stop you. I see your eyes are red, your mouth is watering. I don't know if this means that you'll devour me. It's not like yesterday when all my colors stayed. I don't know if I could ever leave you. Your teeth are sharp as hell. I feel your nails in my back, and I don't know if this means you'll devour me. You said you wanted to kill me, but I made you. I can break you. You said you wanted to kill me, but I made you. I can break you. I feel your teeth in my neck. Do you feel my hands on yours? I feel your teeth in my neck. Do you feel my hands on yours? I feel your teeth in my neck. Do you feel my hands on yours? I feel your teeth in my. Do you feel my hands on yours? I feel your teeth in my neck. I feel your teeth in my neck. I feel your teeth in mine. I feel your teeth in mine. I feel your teeth in my neck.
All right, there we go. That's the new single from Erase the Virus. It's out. I'm sure they'll be releasing an EP soon, the full album. So if you haven't checked them out, you need to come out one night and catch them. I know they play a lot at BFE. They play at Concert Pub North. They do a lot of touring with Static X, Thrill Kill Cult, and a lot of other stuff like that. So look for them.
Yeah, and for those of you that are tuned in, thank you for listening to PunkStar Full Throttle, live at Scat Bar, Wednesdays, 18307 South Egret Bay, Houston, Texas, and live on locallivehouston.com.
Want to thank Kim for coming out for the Trib Over Brother. Keep stumbling. I'm sorry. Trib.
The Bridge Over Troubled Waters.
Thank you. I can always say it backwards.
Hey, it's okay. I can't talk, and I don't even know what I'm doing up here.
So next we're going to introduce to the stage, we're going to bring on Blood on the Strand.
That's right. First band interview of the night. And the cool thing about this is that when we do have our bands and our live music is that we can get to know the bands. For those of you that are here with them, that's one thing. For those of you that aren't, this is the place where you get to meet them. And for the people that can't make it because you don't live in this state or this country, this is Blood on the Strand.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
You better scoot over and
Not a
let them
lot.
blow on the couch.
Had a pretty screwed up day.
You want to sit
so.
Nick's
A
left.
screwed up day? What are you talking about? You're
Yeah,
about to
man.
be here and rock that shit out at
Oh yeah,
Scat
we're
Bar.
about to kill it, but yeah.
See, he's lucky. He lives in
Car
Houston.
trouble.
We had to come all the way from Galveston, so for us it was a little bit different.
It's all right, though, because you got some beer right there, right? That's going to help ease the
that's
pain.
definitely helping.
And for those of you that are here tonight, we have $2 PBRs, $2 Lone Stars, and
$2 Lone
$3
Stars.
Fireballs.
Yes, sir.
So we got some specials in the house, man. So to help ease some of the pain, get some drinks from your
So
bartender.
you
your
guys are from
waitress.
Galveston, and you're from what side of Houston?
No, I'm not from Houston. I'm
Oh,
from
you-
Lamar.
you came
Yeah,
from-
I'm about to move to Houston though. Hopefully.
Oh shit.
Fight the traffic, son. Fight the traffic.
Oh God, don't. Oh man.
Okay.
miserable.
Hey, so let's introduce the band real quick, Nick.
My name's Nick Haas. I'm the lead vocals. This is Caleb.
I play bass. He didn't mention that, but yeah.
Caleb can't talk, just Nick does.
I'm Blake, lead guitar.
Josh, I play guitar.
Whoa, what?
You can tell the guys that play guitar because they can't talk into the mic.
Both these guys play guitar. I play drums.
All right.
y'all.
The
Nick's like, I'll
drummer's a
speak-
loud motherfucker of the
Nick will
group.
speak for all because these guys don't talk in the mic. Nick, you should share the mic with these guys from time to
Oh,
time.
okay. I'm sorry.
They said they didn't want it. They were like, we don't want to talk that much.
They just
You
want to
gotta
drink.
talk.
They just want to drink.
All right, so
We're just here to drink, yeah.
well, perfect. Then play a little bit, hopefully, right? Hey, so who is Blood on the Strand, and how the hell did you get that name?
Yeah, I'll let Caleb do that.
Okay, funny story, right? It's not funny at all, really. But we used to be called Ruined. We played a lot of shows in Houston, the Meridian, all that good stuff. But we were playing a local show at a place called Brews Brothers. It's a craft beer bar in Galveston, which is really awesome. You guys should totally check it out if you're ever in that area.
What a plug.
Anyway,
We're looking for sponsors too.
but we end up getting outside, and this big fight happens. It's not our fault, but
That's
we
why
ended
it's
up.
called Bruise Brothers, right?
We were blamed.
Yeah, well, see, we had played a show, and then all this went down, and somebody threw a drink on my guitarist's face, blah, blah, blah.
It was
And,
terrible.
yeah, it turned into just this huge brawl that we
I can
finished.
see where Blood on the Strand is
None of
involved
that
in.
shit is going to happen here tonight.
No,
I
no,
can
no.
see
But this
where
was
it's
on
involved.
Strand Street, so we named the band Blood on the
I
Strand.
fucking like it though.
like
I'm
it,
telling
too.
you, like,
It's original.
like
I
that's
like
what's
that.
cool is that oh well, we don't know, we couldn't do this, so we did this. That's badass. Blood on the Strand. I wonder what that
Have
was
you
about.
guys Googled that, though? Is there another band out there with that name? Because we had a band last week. They had to Google their name like 8 times. The guy
No.
got sued.
Just
the
to-
only other reference to Blood on the Strand is a book.
Yeah, book. I looked it up too. I was like, that's a book.
I never thought about that before, but when you make a name, you got to check references and all that. And then he had to actually buy it, but he's still getting sued. So that's where you got the name. That's awesome. So what are your? I mean, what do you guys play? I mean, where's your background come from?
Mine is I really like Meshuggah, Born of Osiris, a lot of heavy stuff, but also some lighter stuff like Tesseract and yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have a lot of varied influences, and I think it kind of
Very
shows
true.
in our music. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Like I
from
said,
all
I
of
saw
it.
you guys warming up earlier. I mean, I'm really looking. I mean, I've heard a couple songs because I checked you guys out online, but I'm really looking forward to seeing a full live show. I think it's going to be awesome tonight.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yes,
so let me
greatly
ask you guys-
appreciate it.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're here tonight on PunkStar Full Throttle. How did you hear about us, or how are you here today?
I actually have been to 2 of the PunkStar Full Throttle shows. I try to make it out whenever I can. I mean, why not support
Every
local
Wednesday.
bands? Yeah, every Wednesday. I mean, $5 for 21 and up, 18 and up, $10. You can't beat that. And beer specials.
Well, cheap beer
I
makes
like
up
that
for it, so-
plug. Hey, but I
These
want
guys are all about plugging.
I want everybody to understand, though, the reason why we do this, there are several reasons. But this is foremost is that you guys are out here you're playing your music. You're doing what the hell your passion is. And this is one of those places where you can put that out there. And we're going to help you put that out there. At the same time, we're going to do it on our radio show the way we want to. And we're going to play the music the way we want to. And nobody's going to tell us what the fuck we can and can't do. So for those of you that are here, this is your stage. You know what I mean? So this is your place that you could shine.
Greatly appreciate
Or
that.
tear some shit up from
How
what I
long
heard
have,
earlier.
Fuck yes, we will.
How long have you guys been together as Blood on the Strand now?
As Blood on the Strand, probably about a year. I can't give a definite date.
So roundabout. So
Roundabout about a year.
What venues have you guys played in the Houston area, or have you toured at all?
As far of yet, not really.
When we were Ruined, the previous band, we did play a lot of shows in Houston. We never toured. We never really got past spring. But as Blood on the Strand, we've mostly stuck around Galveston area.
I actually recently just joined. This is actually going to be my 7th show. But I greatly enjoy these guys. They're
So
great
you guys
company.
are fairly new to the scene, so I can put it that way.
Fairly new.
All right.
yes.
Where can we get your music at so people that are tuned in that aren't here, where can they see you guys at, or where can they hear you?
Well, we're actually working on an EP right now that we're producing ourselves. We want to try and get into a studio later on, but we're doing it ourselves just to start out and see what we can come up with.
Right on, right on.
Facebook.com/bloodonthestrand. About it.
That works too.
I guess they could probably Google that, right? Or couldn't they Google, like, the melee in Galveston? Some shit like that, right?
I don't know, man.
They're probably in the Galveston papers as Blood on the Strand with the fight, right?
Are you guys the reason why the cops come out and, like, what is that, pepper spray everybody in the crowd? Like it?
Oh, no. I was actually at Mardi Gras when they did the whole, we're riot cops. Let's just blow off all
I
this.
thought that was only Mardi Gras on,
gas,
like, Juneteenth.
He was like, we already got our band name. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. It hurt my eyes a lot. Don't get me
I
wrong.
try not to go to Galveston that much, but only when I do, I go for certain things, and Mardi Gras is not one of them.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend
If
it.
you're local, it's
And
like
I
the
ride
worst
a motorcycle
holiday
as well, and I don't even go to the fucking biker rally. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I told my wife, I just got married a couple weeks ago, Brandy.
Oh, congratulations.
And she wanted to go to Mardi Gras, and I told her, I said, well, we can't really go at night because they get stupid out here.
Yes.
But we woke up Sunday hungover, and we went during the day, and it was wonderful. We went out there, we ate, we had some drinks, and it was easy to get in. I didn't get pepper sprayed. She didn't get pepper sprayed. It was all good.
That's pretty
Yeah, maybe.
awesome. So I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight and doing the show. Like I said, we look very forward to seeing you guys play tonight. Chris, what time are these guys playing live tonight so that these people listening can still get their asses here?
You know what? They're going to play whenever you start to hear them. That's another thing about this show.
Yes.
This show, we try to put this outline together just to try to get an idea, to get a fire in our ass so we can stay on track and we don't piss Ruben off. But the thing of it is that sometimes there's an extra question, there's an extra story. There's, like, for example, the Bridge Over Troubled Waters. You know, we want to make space for that because this stage just isn't for music, but it's things that are part of this industry.
That's the other thing, though. If you're tuning in and there's it doesn't always have to be music related. If you have
It
a
isn't.
good cause or a donation, or you have somebody that's in an accident, or you're trying to raise money or a benefit, or you're supporting local causes, man, holler at us, man. If you need to come on this show and you need to preach out there and get it out on the air or via web, whatever you want to do, hit us up. Look us up on Facebook. I mean, you can hit me personally, or you can hit Calderas, and we'll do the best that we can to get you guys out here and hook you up.
And not only that, but PunkStar Industries is a clothing line, action sports clothing line. And I always tell people the story, the spider web of the industry. You know, you got your action sports, which we have UFC on here. We have skateboarders, professional skateboarders. We have motocross, all
Body
these different.
suspension.
But when you think about everything, the thing that ties everything together, the spider web is the clothes, is the music in the industry. You know what I'm saying? All of it is tied together. You know, if there's a badass skateboarder out there, he's got his fucking iPod and he's listening to something. He's wearing some badass shirt or
Should be
something.
jamming Downer or fucking Blood on the Strand or Black Standard. I mean, that's what he should be jamming, right?
Pretty
Yes.
much.
It's the tree of life. You have to share, and you got to let people know what the hell's going on.
But for the people that are listening, these guys are going to be the first band. Once we go into shift into the live music mode, we'll get the couches off the stage. We'll get the table. We'll probably leave Chris here, though.
All right.
He's
That's
gonna,
cool.
He's going to be
He can
part
do
of the
some
band.
vocals. He can do some vocals with me.
Speaking of vocals, you sound way better than last week, bro.
Well, Well, I'm getting over head cold.
Oh,
I'm still not drinking.
Hey, that head cold was that son of a bitch was wasted over the weekend in St. Patty's Day.
So?
I think he needs a hot toddy.
I still rode my bike home and lost my fucking helmet. I still can't find the
You
motherfucker.
still can't find it?
No, I just got to buy a new one. It's over.
I hope you didn't drop it when you were fucking riding on the freeway. Shit.
Nope. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming out. We're going to tune in to you guys, and then hopefully some people will get their asses in here. We've already got a good crowd building up. I just saw some of the locals coming in, like Soul Intention. It's
That's
nice
right.
to have them in the house, as always. They're always good local supporters.
But what's our next part of the story?
Next
What
part
are
of
we
the
doing?
story. No, fuck my story.
Come on, man. What are we going into?
I talked about St. Patty's Day last week.
That's not your story.
No.
I'm talking about what are we going into
Get
when we
ready.
come back from the break.
We're going to go into a song break with The Hunger. We're going to play their new song, Dominator. And then when we come back, we're going to have story time with Mark McKinney. And if you guys don't know what that is, you better just get ready. This old man has got to crack his book and get his reading
he looks like
glasses
he's
on.
22 years old. I
and
don't know
he's
what
gonna
you're
get
talking
it.
about.
So I want to thank you guys for coming out one more time, and I look forward to seeing you guys play tonight. Roland, can we go ahead and go into The Hunger?
Shout out to Desecrate the Faith.
We're building empires, history is on fire. Earth, space beyond, we are dominating. We're replicating, no signals fading. Seconds, minutes, hours, there's no wasting. Surging through your body, palpitating. You feel the shock as you're dilating. We were sent to overrun your system. There's no resistance, we are dominating. We cross your borders, break down your fences. Blood in, blood out, we invade your systems. We domination, erase relations. Black, white, brown, we are dominators. Reproducing cellular pollution. Organisms on the edge of life. Crossing borders, overrun your systems. There's no resistance, we are dominators. Take control, it's time to let it go. We're here to take control, take control, take control. We're here to take control. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go, let it go, let it go. We're building empires, history is on fire. Earth, space beyond, we are dominating. We're replicating, no signals fading. Seconds, minutes, hours, there's no wasting. Surging through your body, palpitating. You feel the shock as you're dilating. We were sent to overrun your system. There's no resistance, we are dominating.
All right, we're back, and that was The Hunger with their new song,
And
Dominator.
this is PunkStar Full Throttle, locallivehouston.com. Where are we at?
Scout Bar. Who knows where Scout Bar is? Anybody been here before?
But don't raise your hand. You're here.
No, do we have any new people here at Scout Bar tonight?
Do we?
I like that.
Oh,
see?
really?
We got new
Oh,
people in
shit.
the house. I like that.
We owe that guy a Lone Star. I know he's drinking Lone Star.
He found the cheap drink specials. That's what
How-
you're supposed
dude,
to do
it's
on a
not
Wednesday.
Cheap, dude. We're doing this for our people, man.
It's hump
Don't
day.
say it like that. That sounds fucked up. Hey, so right now we have got a special. We have some PunkStar Full Throttle. Hey, Roland, do you want to model our shirt? Now, you know what? It probably wouldn't be better that you modeled.
No, get Jamie to model it.
Come on up on stage real quick. Just real quick. We got a special on our T-shirts tonight, $10. If you see Tina at the front booth right there where you pay to get in, you can get yourself. Now, Tina's not going to cut them up, but $10 and you can support this radio show that supports you. $10. We got them in black. We got them in green.
Did you say McGreen? McGreen? Right on, right on. That fucking lights are getting brighter.
Tell everybody to get one.
Everybody come buy a shirt.
Thank you very much. Hey, can we all clap or something?
Spunkier models. Yay!
You don't want people from around the world listening to you guys going,
That's
what the
Jamie
fuck's up with those guys
Jamie
in
the
Texas?
loser. That's Jamie
Because
the loser.
they always say everything in Texas is bigger.
All right.
Fuck. Can y'all bullshit a little bit? All right, who's next?
Our next guest, we're going to bring up Mr. Mark McKinney. He's a photographer in the area. He does, I mean, this man does.
He does a lot of shit.
Everything. He won a couple awards. I'm not going to preach him out. I'm going to let him tell us about that. He does a lot of phenomenal photography.
He shot my wedding.
Yeah, he shot Chris's wedding.
Although me and Brandy are still waiting.
Even though nobody
I'm
was,
just kidding.
it doesn't matter. Nobody was fucking invited anyways. So
it
anyways,
was all
hello,
private. Mark was invited. Shit.
I wasn't invited.
What's up? Turn it on. He can work a photographer, or he can work a
What's up?
camera, but he can't work a.
He's got his lino glasses on. He's good.
Because he knows it's bright.
You said it was story time with Mark McKinney. I got to have the old man glasses on.
Fucking A. Mark, real quick. I know that you've been out here working in music for how long now? As far as in the industry shooting.
Seriously, in the industry shooting, 4 years in this immediate area. Prior to that, I started shooting in the early 90s.
Right. So coming back into it, and that's probably, I know that you said we had met at one of our shows before in the past couple years.
Yep.
I've seen you out and about, seen you with your bag, seen you with your camera. You're constantly shooting, and also working with a number of different bands. I guess we could ask you how many bands, but
Well, I was going to ask him, what are some of the bands that you've worked with in the Houston area, and maybe some of the models and some of the other things that you've done?
Wow, so local Houston, I've probably shot every band that's ever played Scout Bar, or nearly every band that's ever played Scout Bar. I mean,
That's
the list,
national and local?
The list goes on. No, I won't say I've done a lot of nationals because sometimes there's issues with shooting nationals.
I like how
as
he
far
said
as
issues.
the tour
you
manager.
say.
The tour manager doesn't like cameras. I got lucky one time and snuck in the camera to shoot the Johnny Rotten, who does with PIL now.
Right.
So I got to shoot that actually from the sound booth, which was kind of cool.
Right on, right
Well,
on.
well, let me ask you something though. Working with some of these bands, I've seen you become very good friends with a lot of these people. It's almost like a family thing. It's almost like a Sunday family fun day type thing.
Agreed.
I mean, I know that your passion, I know this isn't your pay the bills job, if you will, but like it is your passion, your film, shooting your pictures and whatnot. And you actually shot for us before. And in fact, whenever you're looking at our page that we use for our flyer, you shot that. And you've done so much other things for us, but it's like,
Mark's pretty much family.
what are some of your high points? Like, seriously, what are some of your high points?
Some of the high points. Wow, I got to hang out and shoot Adam Duritz of the Counting Crows. Hung out with him backstage. I've shot.
Shit, I thought you were going to say working with PunkStar Full Throttle was one of your fucking high points. Fucking next. And thank you, everybody. That was Mark McKinney live on PunkStar Full Throttle, local live Houston.
Mark, what are some of the
Exactly.
local models that you've shot? I know you like to talk about women.
Zombies?
Yeah,
No,
I just did a zombie shoot
Yeah, I wasn't invited.
this Sunday. Wow, that was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute, that's 2 strikes. The Counting Crows, and then Chris wasn't invited to your damn zombie shoot. Although, if I were you, I wouldn't have invited that motherfucker either. Because the cops came.
Oh, the cops did come?
The cops came. We were on private property. Pulled their guns out. No shit. Because we had
You're zombies. What the hell do you think?
no idea what we were doing.
Awesome.
Everybody grows up
It
thinking
was-
that if you see a zombie, you shoot a zombie.
awesome.
And you go do a photo shoot with zombies, and the cops draw their pistols on you.
I mean, the zombie's already dead, right? What the hell?
I thought that was pretty good. I wish I would have gone with you instead of babysitting our producer. But anyways,
That's another story. We can't talk about that live on the radio. But Roland had a rough Sunday afternoon.
so Mark,
Wake up, Roland.
now that you've told everybody who you are and that you have somewhat of credentials, why are you here tonight? What the hell's going on, man?
Wow. Well, PunkStar, in collaboration with Mark McKinney Photography, we are going to get together and shoot.
Do what? What are we going to do?
What are we gonna do?
We're going to shoot the cops back or what?
Yeah, exactly. In collaboration with myself, we're going to do a Girls of Ink calendar.
That sounds fucking smoking hot.
This is going to be something I don't believe has ever been produced, certainly in the Clear Lake area. Don't know about the Houston area, but this is going to be something incredibly fantastic.
Are we just gonna have girls from Clear Lake, or we're going Houston wide?
Well, if a girl that's hot as hell wants to fly in from Switzerland, we're not going to say no.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody knows.
I'm down.
All right.
It doesn't matter where she comes from. We're going to get this pool together. We're not going to disclose how we're going to get the pool together.
So how are we going to do this?
Here's the thing, though. There are a lot of things that are up in the air. Like, for
Correct.
example, for us to be successful with this, we're looking for some sponsors. And some of our show sponsors, we've talked to them, and they seem to be down with the project as well. This thing that just came about was one of the things that he wanted to do. And when I heard it, I said, well, shit, we want to do it too, just because it sounds cool. And together we could both make it sound cooler. And then we could talk about it every week till everybody gets bored. And then we could selectively, we're not going to have contests. Fuck contests, you know what I mean? Girls of Ink. Something sexy, you know what I mean? Chris, you know, maybe one or two. Maybe we're going to get Josh on there. Maybe we're going to get you on there on a wrecking ball or some shit.
I'm not a woman.
You know.
I heard you look good in the tee back, though.
You know.
It happens.
Hey, sometimes, you know, you got to do something. You know, maybe this is one of those things you can do. You can be like a host of the calendar.
Okay, we can do that. So what we're talking about here is how long do we have to get this thing ready?
5 months.
We have
5
5 months.
months.
We have to produce by September, which means
That's our cutoff.
a multitude of calendars by
And
September.
release by October. I'm still working on the printer. I'm still working on the artwork and all those things.
All right.
So once we get together.
I want to know, where are we going to pick these women from? I mean, do they submit photos? Do they call us? Do they come here to the station? I mean, what are we doing here?
This is what they can do. They can submit pictures to our PunkStar Full Throttle fan page, and there's going to be a couple things that we want to do. Now, every girl won't be selected that way, but there will be a couple that will say, okay, on this day, if you want to be in this calendar, and this is just one of those cool things that you want to be a part of,
I want to say, hell yeah, I want
then
you in
submit
it.
your picture to our fan page and let the fans vote for it. And we'll give it like a week. And maybe we'll select one that way. Maybe we'll select two that way.
All right, we're fixing to launch this on Facebook. When?
Well, right now, it's like a soft release, you know? But maybe if they do it, you can have a hard release by tomorrow.
Sweet. He said
So-
hard release.
That's right. So right now, listening in, if you're listening in, and this sounds like something you want to do, and you got some ink on you, then you could submit some pictures to our what? Our PunkStar Full Throttle fan page. Now, we're not going to start voting on that, but if you are seriously interested in this, and you think you are sexy enough to be part of this calendar with these other women,
There's a lot of women out there in the Houston area that think they're models and they want to be models and they've never participated in anything like this or even been shot with a professional photographer. I think maybe this is their time. They should jump online and fucking post a picture on PunkStar Full Throttle page.
I will say that we are not interested with some girl that's got one butterfly on her butt. That's not what we
Mark
want.
went full ink.
Not what we're looking for.
So I'm out.
yeah, maybe not. But also with this thing, I want you guys to know that, you know, looking at what this is for, this calendar is going to be something that we're going to provide, something that we're going to sell. As you know, it's a business, but this business is to support you. This stage cost us money. So this is one of those ways that we could put something out there and share it with you guys. And the more that we can, you know, that we can do, the more that we can do for you guys.
We're
That's
going
what
to
it's
support
for.
local photography.
This is not for another hearse for Chris or to pay his bar tab.
This is for local photography
It is.
Absolutely.
and women of ink.
That's right. And,
like
the,
that.
and the industry of music, man. Jeez, man. It's for these guys. The more hell that we can raise, the more shit that we can pull in, the more attention that we can get. And that's what we're all about doing, right? I mean, you guys can play in front of 10 people. We could play in front of people that listen on the radio and whatnot. But the more shit that we can do, the different things that we could do, the more attention that we can gain.
I mean, Girls of Ink calendar, who wouldn't want to have 12 months of hot women hanging on the refrigerator, right?
I'm down with that.
You might need that.
I'm
Because,
down with that.
hey, how cool would that be? You know, we have our calendars and we're going to put the band
I've got 3
dates.
calendars at work right
But
now.
we
I've got
would
a
have-
Hooters, I got Twin Peaks, and then I got Bombshells.
But then we could have our own.
So I need one more.
Hey, but we could have a full throttle calendar so that way we can put our notes in there for the year for the
I
show.
like that too.
It'd be much
Well,
cooler.
Mark, I'm really excited about this. It sounds like a really cool deal, and I look forward to working with you again, sir.
I look forward to it as well, gentlemen.
Hey, so one thing that I want to get out there though, in the meantime, is you are shooting for those of you that want you to shoot for them. So some of these bands here.
I do, guys. Anybody that wants me to shoot for them, I shoot on Sundays and Mondays. Those are my 2 days off my regular gig.
But just don't let that shit interfere with our Sunday fun day, damn it.
Well,
that
you
shit's-
know that's right.
So rolling can't drink past
Roland's not even
5.
paying attention.
So after 5 o'clock, it's probably
After
good to go.
5. All right.
You can find me on Facebook, Mark McKinney Photography /Facebook.com.
Go check out some of his work and see if any of you guys would be interested and hit him up. I'm sure his email's there, probably his phone number.
All the above.
The best
All right.
thing is, though, is because he works in this industry, he knows what you guys are looking for. So it's not going to be some chump, you know, that is just trying to put the shit together.
And I'm pretty sure Mark does all kinds of work. He can do classy, he can do grunge, he can do bloody, he can do weddings. I mean, he can do formals, he can do anything. He's not just out there for bands, he's out there for your weddings.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking of me and Josh are going to do a shot in a cemetery, naked, both with flowers. See? Josh is excited already. Josh, you want your own
fucking
month?
excited.
Josh wants his own month. All right. There you go.
All right, so thank you for coming out, chilling with PunkStar Full Throttle with me and Chris, and talking to us about what we're going to be working with. Again, if you're a sponsor out there or a person in business, we are looking for sponsors at the moment to be a part of this project. I think it's going to be a badass one, and hopefully in 5 months. The things to come on the show, though, because we'll have a couple girls come on the show 1 week, and then the following week we'll have a couple girls, and then we'll have a calendar release, and we'll have a badass music show for 2 or 3 weeks to
I'm
follow.
thinking when we do the calendar release that it's a lot hotter and women are in bikinis. And we have somewhat of a tattoo contest that night. I think we could do that and Wild West can sponsor it.
Hell yeah. And then
There
when
we
you
go.
get hungry there, you can get called Dan's Pizza.
There you go.
And then if you want to smoke a cigarette that's not going to kill you, just go to 42 degrees and get some smokes. Hey, so you're listening to PunkStar Full Throttle, locallivemusic.com. And what do we got next on a little song break, Chris?
Next, we are going to do a song break. I don't know if anybody was listening the other day, but somebody that was deep in my heart and kind of a tragedy that happened, David Brocky from Guard, lead singer, Oderus Urungus, he passed away suddenly. It's kind of a big shock to the big metal community. He worked for Metal Blade. That was his label that he worked for I think about 15, 20 years or whatnot. We're going to go into the next song break, and I want to dedicate this song to David Brocky, Oderus Urungus from Guar. This is I Am Sick of You.
Your socks, they smell, your feet, they stink, you never take a bath. Your nose, it runs, you bust your buns, you always finish last. Say, I'm
What's up, Scout Bar? Welcome back to PunkStar Full Throttle. Chris didn't take his wireless mic to go take a leak. It's all good. He's back. Hey, the next band that we're going to be talking to is Downer. So we can get some of the fellas from Downer to come up here to the
Mr.
stage.
James McComb and his people.
That's right.
Yeah,
This is the first call for Downer.
If you're just tuning in, that was Sick of You by Guar. Very tragic that the lead singer just passed away last Sunday. So that was a tribute to him. And I know it's not local Houston music, but this is an all-metal show tonight, and I thought it would be a good time to pay tribute to the man.
But here's the thing about music, though. We cannot, who are we to tell what is local and what is not? Because when music like that inspires some of our local musicians to be who they are, do you know what I mean? Much respect to all, that's all I'm saying.
I saw him live in Houston a few times. Got a very good chance to meet the man and got some quality stuff signed, so that was live for me.
All right, so now I guess the guys from Downer are back with PunkStar Full Throttle live at Scout Bar tonight on locallivehouston.com.
We got a two-piece?
We got a two-piece tonight.
Oh, right.
Hey, turn your mic on so that way everybody can hear that.
Ricky D is taking a shit.
Yeah. Oh, he's done now.
There he goes.
He's done now.
Did he wash up? Don't let him touch that mic.
Wash your hands. Come on. Ricky D's is dirty.
Just hold that mic up to his
No,
mouth.
he wasn't. He was on a smoke break.
Nice. So now we welcome the full stage. We have a three-piece Downer.
All right,
Sir.
Welcome you guys back to the stage. I mean, we've had you guys at a couple other venues with us before. Very nice to see you guys again here at Scout Bar.
Hey, so what do you think about the change? Being here on stage where everybody can
it's
actually
really
hear
cool. I
what
feel
goes
like
on.
I'm on a TV show.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
Well, you kind of can be because it's like it looks almost like it's
Wave to the camera there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Like I'm on
no,
Letterman.
it's on your hand. You said, "Oh shit!" It's right there. You just showed the United States of America and the world.
Hey.
All right, so right now we
you know
got
what
Downer. Who makes up Downer?
Shit.
There he goes with the shit.
I don't know. Shit.
I'm gonna
Who
book you
is
guys
Downer?
for shit.
How about we
fest.
do a little simple band introduction?
Yeah.
Well,
Shit, we've been a band for.
Not how long you've been a band, but who the hell you are.
A couple of guys from Pasadena.
Well, what's your name, homie?
My name's Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky D.
Hey, what's up? This is James. He's always taking pictures.
James is
He's
a
our
local
drummer.
photographer. He should
Hey,
get smart.
Somebody's got to do some marketing. Shit.
Advertisement.
Okay, so we got Ricky, we got James, and we got
Noe. I play the
Noe.
bass. Yes.
All right. So real quick, who? Okay, so now we know who the guys are of Downer, right?
Yes, down
How long y'all been together?
About 3 years.
Yeah, about 3
3
years.
years.
We just got a new drummer, James. He joined us. Our old drummer went to the Air Force. He's looking at the hole in my crotch. Why are you
I
looking
am
at
not.
the hole
Why
in
are
my
you
crotch?
pointing that shit out
Man,
to me?
Hey,
Ladies and
it's
gentlemen,
hard out there, man.
we got a free show for you tonight.
Yes, yes.
We got our PunkStar Full Throttle shirts on sale. You can
we
see
get a-
Tina for $10,
To wrap
and we
that
got the
motherfucker up, they give
peephole.
some
Can we
shorts.
get a
We got the
zoom
peephole
in?
for $5.
Can someone zoom in on that?
Hey, Ricky, you should
You
give him
can't
that's
zoom in
Ricky
enough on that,
D's.
brother.
Come on, man.
D's
That's the other.
nuts.
That's a
We
Ricky
can make money
D's
off this, bro.
nuts. I like that. I like that.
Hey, Ricky
Yeah,
D
this
and
is-
Noe D's nuts. No.
Keeping it sexy.
Badass. All right, so what kind of music do you guys play?
Hard rock, alternative, a little bit of, I guess, blues and psychedelic influence on the guitar solos or
Yeah.
whatever.
A lot of 90s influence. as
All right, so
well.
Ricky, you're the guitarist, right?
He's
Me.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
The
you to get him
drummer.
on. Nah, I know that. But I
What's your
mean,
name, man?
the people out there don't know that. Like, if
don't
I'm
like to
listening
talk.
My
from
name
Switzerland.
is James, and I'm the drummer.
Oh, shit, there we go.
He's the only one fully clothed this evening.
Yeah.
We're all naked, actually.
Yeah.
This is not that
Cock
kind of
socks.
stage. I just want to let
Cock
y'all.
socks for cancer
I just
Okay,
want-
so you guys have been together for 3 years. You're out of
Yeah.
Pasadena, all three of you?
He's from
James
Texas.
is from Texas City.
Texas City in the house.
Yeah.
So you're the dyke.
The dyke.
The dyke. Do you have your pass? You can get on the dyke?
No.
Okay. You're fucked then. You're not a fisherman.
Okay, so then you guys were on the show, I think, several months back.
Yeah.
And you guys were going to be putting on a show. What was it? Or work? It was like, was it GKS Productions or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah. We did Chill Fest at the Crossroads in
Okay,
Harrisburg.
how did that go, man?
Oh, man, it went great, dude. Man, yeah.
Yeah, it was packed.
We
It
gave
was a
away
great-
free beer from 6 to 8.
2 kegs.
People came out. All the people.
2 kegs of Ziegenbach.
And that was
yeah.
Chill Fest, you said?
Chill
Yeah,
Fest,
Chill
yeah.
Fest.
So you were just talking to me outside. You were.
Yeah.
That you guys also do one in June or July, and it's
Yeah.
called
Melt
Melfest.
Fest.
Melfest.
Yeah.
Yes,
Where do you
sir.
guys put this production on at?
Depending where it's going to be.
Providing venues?
This year we're looking to do it at Last Concert Cafe, East Down Warehouse, and
Houston House of Creeps.
Yeah, Houston
Right
House
on.
of Creeps.
I've heard a lot about that venue, but I've never been there yet. They got a ramp there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to get Steve when Steve comes back into town and go over there and skate that ramp.
Oh, hell
Yeah, House of Creeps is like a big house party. Like
Right on. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
house
like
party
house party
vibe.
venue.
Yeah, they were just talking to me maybe about aggro performing out there, so I'm looking
Yes.
forward to doing some work with these guys.
That would
so
be
that'll be awesome.
This guy will work with anybody.
Thank you, then. Thank you.
Hey, so all right, so you had that show. Since then, what else have you guys been doing?
Getting ready for EP, just recording.
Yeah, we've been recording our
Nice.
asses
Another,
off.
another band with an EP coming out. I like to see that all the bands in the area
yeah,
work doing work
2014.
in.
I want this to be that place that, and here's the thing. If you're releasing it, we want to be that place. At the same time, we want to house everybody. I mean, if you've been around and you've been around more than a year, you got all these experience, you know, I don't care. We want everybody here. But at the same time, it's good to see bands that are producing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what you guys are. When are you guys looking to release that?
Probably April 27th. Our next show here, actually, we're playing with Vanilla Sugar and you know the other band.
There's too much going on in his head.
Too much going on.
Too much going on. I love them
Yeah.
girls from Vanilla Sugar. Very good
Yeah.
friends. We should be having them come on the show hopefully in the end of April.
Actually, that's another thing that we're wanting to do is that, you know, we want to have like an all-girl frontman show here on PunkStar Full
We're
Throttle.
trying to do an
Hell
all-ladies
yeah.
showcase one evening.
Yeah,
so
That's right.
They've been blowing
anybody
up around
tune
town.
in, you got a
Hell
lady
yeah.
frontman or you got any ladies in the band, please hit us up. We're trying to book some ladies to get on the show.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Ladies in
Anybody
rock
out,
and roll.
anybody out there that is looking to get in, that wants to be a part of this, then just message us at PunkStar Full Throttle. In the process of doing that, all we ask is that you share our fan page with other people so we can grow. Because the more
Oh, yeah.
listeners and fans that we have,
If you don't hit the like button, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Big
that must be
network.
because we lost a couple listeners or
like a
Facebook
big
was
web.
fucked
Well,
up.
like
y'all
this
said.
afternoon, I mean, I've been searching for like 2 weeks trying to get these guys just to go to their page to check out more of their music. Even though we've done work with them before, I could never find their damn band page because they put quotation before and after, before Downer.
Yeah, legal issues.
Yeah.
Oh,
5% difference.
There was
There
another
you
band
go
called
again.
Downer on Roadrunner, I think, years
Yeah.
back, but they broke up since then. But we didn't want to deal with any shit like, oh, well, we're still.
So speaking of that, where else can we find your music besides just Facebook?
ReverbNation.com/Downer369.
Wait, hold on. That was pretty fucking interesting. So there was another band, Downer. So all they had to do is put the quotes, and that's
Yeah.
it.
All you
Yeah.
need is a 5%
5%
difference.
Fucking A, how fucking
That's how
excellent
you
is
get to
that?
avoid being sued.
We need to have we need to have a program one night where bands come in and learn how to get names.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's the hardest thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
you got to put
damn.
the in front of it.
You could go get into a fight in Galveston, but you couldn't be called Blood on the Strand because that shit's already
man.
taken.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So how the hell did you get Downer though?
Downer, man, it's more of like a sarcastic thing. Our music's not like down. It's more up, party music. Everybody that's ever come up, man, your music. I could drink to your music and have fun at a party. And
All right, so who does vocals for your band?
oh, that's
Me.
Ricky D.
All right, so who does all the writing? Like, how does that work? Is it like a culmination of everything? Is everybody together? or what?
Combination, man. It's
yeah.
a combination, really.
Combination.
I mean,
I'll
everybody.
usually just come up with a riff and like a couple of words or like a melody, and then I'll call up Noe and be like, hey, let's fucking meet up. I got this new song.
Yeah.
And then we'll meet up and get the
Yeah.
rhythm down, and then we'll go with James, and he'll just
we'll
fill
we'll
it in
complete
like
the
nothing.
song.
All
We
right.
write a fucking song in a whole practice.
Yeah.
All right, so is there anything you want to add to this interview on PunkStar Full Throttle, locallivehouston.com, where the fans can get a hold of you? The fact that you want them to stick around because you guys are going to be performing
Yes,
tonight
yes.
as well, live. And is this the first time that you've been on the radio? Is this the first time that you performed live on the radio?
No. Chillfest, they actually local live recorded us, Jordan and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, so Jordan.
Yeah.
That's right, so Jordan, founder,
Yeah.
the father of Local Live Houston.
Yeah,
That's
guy.
right.
Yeah.
Our homie, I don't know if he's listening.
What a
Yeah,
lovely
shout
man.
out. That guy's got some moves.
Yeah, he's
I've seen
really
him
awesome.
dance.
He's got some what?
He's got some moves. I've seen that guy dance.
He's got. Oh no shit!
He's
he
always
dance?
dancing with
He could dance
chicas. Every
salsa.
time I see him at a show,
I've never
he hits
seen Jordan
the Latin
dance.
music. He's got some moves, man. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Put a
I
lady,
wish
put a,
I
put a
could
lady
dance
in
like
front of him. He's
He
fucking
did
dangerous.
that one night that we were at, what was that venue downtown off of West
You
Humber?
can't even remember. That's when you threw your shoes out the window.
Mangoes.
Yeah,
or
that's the
what,
night. No,
or-
it wasn't Mangoes. It was the other place. We did Stiletto
Avant
Radio
Garden?
down there. What was the name of that venue?
Was it the
dude?
3-year anniversary that we did for local live Houston over there at that
Yeah,
one
that's
place?
that he was dancing salsa that
and at
night.
Rudyard's or something like that, I think it was.
I threw my
yeah.
shoes
That
out
place
the
is awesome.
window, and it was a crazy.
It was a
fucking night.
rough fucking night. But we want to thank you guys for coming out to talk to us.
Oh,
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah.
And James, you've been kind of quiet tonight. What
You
the
need
fuck?
to go. You need
Yeah,
to go get
take
a beer
both
or something.
mics.
Take both mics.
We're just getting ready for a whole bunch of shows.
Shit.
April 27th, right here.
That's Real Talk with James
Scout Bar.
McComb.
But tonight,
Get ready for some rock and roll.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody give it up to Downer.
Woo.
Thank you, fellas, for coming out. Chris, we're about to go into another short song break. Who do we got next?
Roland, what we got up next, brother? Downer. We're gonna do some
Downer.
Downer. There you go.
Downer.
All right, we got one crowd participation.
I woke up this morning and I grabbed myself a beer. I had no fears to go along with those tears. So what I did is get on the train, and I'm never coming back to this place again. I woke up this morning as I stepped out in the sun. There was this pretty girl, she was walking and I was stunned. Oh, I'll be back, I'm gonna take her to space. And I know she'll never be the same again, yeah. I woke up this morning as I slept so profaned. She turned and giggled and we shared some laughter, man. She started to explain, so I moved in. And I know she'll never be the same again. Yeah.
right, we're back.
LocalLiveHouston.com. This is PunkStar Full Throttle.
You were just listening to Ghost in a Shell by Soul Intention.
Hey, there they are in the corner right there. Raise your hand.
Put your guys' hands up. If you guys don't know these guys, you need to go out and meet, socialize. You need to meet and greet every one of these damn bands that are in this house tonight.
They just went down South Texas, do a little tour this past weekend, I think it was, right?
Who'd you guys play with? All right. Swingin' Teresa, another locally Houston band. I love them guys, man.
Look for them on Facebook as well, Soul Intention.
All right. Without further ado, with their CD release party tonight, we're going to introduce to the stage Black Standard.
Black Standard.
Come on, Copper.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies
For
and
the
gentlemen.
millions and the millions that are listening, this is Black Standard.
I was just over there checking out some of their merchandise.
How about some claps or something?
Yeah, come on now. Show some love.
Oh, everybody's clapping because you brought me a beer, Josh.
Yay.
Oh, he needs your phone. I'll give it to him. Here you go.
Fucking secretary.
All right. Hey, you
So
guys got
anyways,
that mic on?
Man, I'm sitting here looking at this. I'm sitting here looking at this CD, Black Standard. I like the graphics. I like what's going on here. Something to stand for. Somebody tell me about this album and what the hell you guys have been doing lately.
I guess
That
that's
album.
me.
Don't everybody look at each other at once. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, we started about a year ago, and we wanted to get that done. We wanted it to be, you know, when you see when a band has their EP and they're like, hey man, check out my EP. It's like, you know, it's like usually just like a
You like
CD.
that? You like that jewel case with the fucking handwritten
Yeah,
on
I
there?
mean, it
like that
looks
shit.
legit, doesn't
that's
it? I like
gangster.
how it turned out.
It looks professional.
And that's exactly what we wanted. You know, we want to get noticed by somebody. We want to do this for a living, so we might as well do it the right way.
Right on. Who did you guys work with to get all this done, man? Looks clean.
Brutal Disorder Logos. I think
somebody out there.
he might
likes
have been Mike Caputo of Desecrate the Faith right there, everybody.
Right on.
I think
He's a celebrity.
somebody in their band is the one that recommended that company to me actually to use.
All right, so
Right
you
on.
guys have been together for, you said, a year? Do you guys know each other from before that? Did you guys just kind of like, all right, this guy was forming a band, you were, I mean, how did it happen?
Okay, so
I like this.
knew-
There's a story behind
yeah,
this shit.
I knew Cooper from school, and I wanted to get back in a band. I had been in a band before, and I went on bandmix.com and found Ruben right here and Brandon, and we all met up and started, and Alex joined us in the summer.
I knew Alex from high school.
That's
yeah.
pretty quick. What area are you guys from?
Okay, I'm from West Houston, like almost in Katy, but not quite.
We're all pretty much around the same
Scattered,
area.
scattered Houstonians, like that. There you go.
So
What do
get
you,
it-
what, you want you guys start that damn Montrose fire?
Oh,
See
shit.
that shit, right, man? That shit was insane the other day.
All right, so you
Looks
guys...
like Cooper started it. He just looks like that type of guy that would start a fire.
Not tonight. Not on Full Throttle. Hey, but okay, so you guys formed about a year ago. How long did it take to start getting your music together and to be able to come up with your first music? And then how long did it take to get your first show?
Oh man,
We've been around longer than a year.
we've been playing shows for about a year. We've
playing
been together
shows.
maybe a year and a half. It took about maybe 6 months to get a decent set. BFE Rock Club is our very first show. I'm going to school for sound engineering, and I interned there with their sound guy, Rich. If anybody knows him,
I
awesome
think I
dude.
know Rich from The Hunger.
But
We've done work with him in the past.
so I knew Frankie, who's the owner of BFE, and just from interning there, and you know, I was like, hey, I'm in a band. We're looking for a show. Do you mind helping us out? It was hard to get into a venue as a band. for
I
a
like
show.
them people that work over there. I do some work with them as well. I'm doing some work with John, and I believe it's May 24th.
I got something I want to add. You said it was hard to get into a venue? Was it
Yes.
easier to get on PunkStar Full Throttle or harder to get in a venue?
It was very easy to get on PunkStar Full
That's
Throttle.
bullshit. Why do you make it that easy, Chris?
I didn't make it that
What
easy,
kind of
dude.
shit is this? I mean, we put a stage here that Thomas here from Scout, and you got all this badass production, and it was that easy for you to come here and do a show?
Well-
and not only that, but to call your EP like CD release? I mean, this fancy
Well-
thing right
You
here?
got Chris all excited. He
As
fucking
I
up and
recall, I hit up Chris about it. Chris Harding, not Chris Calderas. I knew Gloria, who recommended Chris to me, who's looking for bands for Scout Bar.
That's a first to get recommended, Chris?
I haven't even met Gloria yet. I met Gloria through somebody else that I was trying to book. Gloria, I need to meet you. Now I feel bad. See, you put me on spot. Well, actually, me and this man have met at Numbers one time. I was doing an
That's
actual
weird.
show.
You were
and
Satan.
I was Satan. That's how we met.
That's not weird.
He took a picture with me, and then like we were talking about booking his band, and he's like, "Wait, can I ask you a question? Is this a picture of you and me?" And I was like, "So we have met." I was performing at Brutal Fest with
He does
Aggro.
not remember.
I do remember.
He's getting old.
He totally remembers me.
I did totally remember.
He Facebook remembers you, man. Is
No,
that the same?
bullshit. I've got pictures with this man. Well, he's got pictures of me.
All right, so, hey, but the different thing about being here is that, you're not just doing a show out there. This is the place where you get to talk to people about who you are. And the thing you got to remember is that it's not just who's here, but who's listening. This shit's worldwide. So if you're going to tell people, like, what your music is like, what is it like to people that don't know who you are? But they're going to hear you tonight because you're going to play and you're going to perform live.
Yes, we are. It is literally a fusion of Lamb of God, Insomnium, and In Flames.
That's a good influence. Very great influence.
And this is a bad influence.
No, it's not. I like all. Never mind. See?
It's okay, though. It's okay. He's being good today.
Puts me on a pedestal. He fucking drops me down every time. Shit never fails. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say anymore.
That's a first.
That's why I'm having my first beer, because you hurt my feelings.
I love you.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing this then, because I like all them bands that you just mentioned out. When is your next show after this? You guys got another thing planned for this EP release, or you're only doing it here at Scout Bar?
Well, the EP release is here. It's going to be also available on blackstandardmusic.com, which launches tonight. And then we've also got a show at April 25th at BFE Rock Club where we started. We have tickets actually for sale at our merch table right over there to my left. $10.
To my left. And we also got $10 PunkStar Full Throttle shirts over here to my left as well.
Right behind the fabulous Roland.
We can't see. No, Tina's got them. But if you just tell Roland.
Danny's supporting him over there.
And this is one thing that we're doing. We're working on another project, and we're not trying to cut you off, but we're doing some live streaming. We're working to see how we can do this because there are things that we want to do in the future, and this is a project that he's taking on.
I think everybody should turn to your left and smile into the camera there.
Say cheese.
Everybody's like, where the fuck is this camera? I think it's right. I think it's pointed right over here in this
live.
area. Well, we had a good nut shot of the, where'd it go? There he is.
He's right there.
He was showing everybody his downer.
Shit, now I got a clear shot of that damn thing. All right, so downer, all right. So, so you were talking about the music, and you were talking about this. How long did it take to put this together?
Is it the whole year?
No, it was maybe, August of last year was when we started tracking.
Yeah, it was August, I think.
August.
Where is this? Where's the studio that you guys put all this together at? Is it locally or?
Our friend Scott Champagne is the one who engineered and mixed it. We actually had it done using the facility at HCC, Houston Community College.
Oh, right on.
But he did it kind of as his own
little
entity.
project?
Like he did it, at his house, at his equipment, all that. We just used HCC as the venue for it, I suppose. And then it was mastered at Ursa Major Sound, which is great. I love those guys. Cheap, affordable.
So, awesome. Actually putting this all together, how long did it take you guys to actually put this all together? How long?
Maybe 9 months.
It's a long time.
But you know what the thing of it is, though, is that for you guys to actually form your band, to create the music, it's like you guys are on a mission, and I respect that. And maybe some other bands can take note of that, you know what I mean? Because, it's one of those things. We could all talk about what we want to do, but, it's all about pulling the trigger. And I respect that. And Cooper, I could almost choke you a couple of times the past few weeks.
Dude, I got a fucking text this morning. Chris, I'm going to choke Cooper to death when I see him tonight.
Fucking kill that son of a bitch.
And I was busy all day,
after
so
he
I
gets
couldn't
done
respond.
performing. No, but you know what? He's like a go-getter.
I'm just very passionate.
You could see that in everything that we've done and we've talked about, trying to get you guys here and making sure everything that's going to go flow, correctly tonight. It's a big thing to release your EP. You know what I mean? You guys have been working on this motherfucker for 9 months, so if you want to do it, you got to do it right. You know what I mean? And I'm very happy to say that you guys are releasing it here, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, so before we conclude this interview, who does the writing and who does the vocals, and how does this come together?
Well, me and Zach write all the lyrics.
Yes.
Maybe a song would start with me, Ruben, and Brandon, and we kind of jam on a song. We get the structure down, the three of us, introduce it to Alex and Zach, and then we form lyrics to it. The lyrics are usually pre-written. I'll just sit and write lyrics by myself, or he'll write lyrics, and then whatever the song sounds like, we'll be like, oh, that sounds like it would fit with Misery or White Walls, whatever, and we'll just fit the lyrics to it, and then change the words here and there to fit, and then we just kind of jam it as a song or as a band and work it out.
Who does
It
the
takes us
vocals?
a while. Oh, I do vocals.
Zach does lead vocals. I
I'm
do
lead
backup.
vocals. He's backup vocals. It takes us a while to write songs too. It takes us forever to write
Oh,
songs.
you just put it, bing, had to put it out there.
Hey, but you know what's badass though is that because we actually, because of Jordan, locallivehouston.com, allowing us to have our radio show here, and everything we're trying to do with PunkStar, and forming this radio show, and then of course what Thomas does here at Scout Bar, it provides this stage for you guys to get your message across, your music. So, is this your first radio interview as a band?
No.
That's okay.
It's our second.
That's fine. Okay, is this your first live show on the radio as a band together? No.
Where was the first one at? Oh, Project Independent. That was the first one.
That's okay. That's
This is our second one.
Hey, you know what? Think about it like this. You guys been on the radio twice. You've been on the air playing your music twice. I think that's a fortunate thing.
It's very
And
fortunate.
just because, you may have family that's not here, or we have listeners from across the world. The point is that that's pretty badass that you can do that because, you can't do that obviously with some of the
But it is the
mainstream
first
radio.
time you've played here.
Yes.
At Scout Bar.
Okay, God damn it, there's a first for something.
This is our first time at Scout Bar.
Have you ever played a live show at Scout Bar?
Man,
No, we have not.
I was just looking at this flyer and like the genre of music that they said that they could play, that they sound like. There's a lot of bands that you guys could fucking open up for and kill on this thing. Has anybody looked?
We're
at this
waiting for the
flyer?
invite, sir.
Well, this is your shot tonight. You got to prove it. Show me, son.
Well, this is the best part about this show. We can bullshit. We can have some interviews. We could talk about a bunch of things. We could talk about all the different bands and what you're doing. But now we can clear this stage. We can move the couch. And now it becomes your stage. In fact, Blood on the Strand is the first band that's going to come up here and perform tonight. And it becomes their stage. Now you get to show the world what your music is and who you are. And we appreciate you for taking your time, coming out here, making the trip with me and Chris on PunkStar Full Throttle,
Thank you very much.
locallivehouston.com, at Scout Bar on Wednesdays. And I want to let everybody know, if you're bored as fuck, and just because your band's not here, or your friend in the band is not here, we're here every Wednesday. Come support this local industry because people talk about how it's dying off. If you don't want it to die off, if you want it to change, then it's time to make that change. And this place is that place where we can make that change.
And we don't do just metal. We don't do just reggae. We don't do just rap. We try to do all the genres of music of Houston, which is a shitload out there. So tune in, check out the PunkStar Full Throttle page, and see what's coming next Wednesday.
Now let's clear the fucking stage so we can do some metal. That was me. That was operator Eric. Roland, what do we got coming up?
Hello,